Khakis.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
What are you wearing, Jake from State?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Set. Waiting. Play action. Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
Stafford now to throw on first down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. Another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Got it, 20! From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. What a drop. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, L.A. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw first play with Penix. He's got that to the rookie wideout from Georgia. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Trap 60.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Stafford now on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss. On top of it, understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got his man, Devontae Adams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and
the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. James here getting in to record his nice sack of the year. That is fielded at the 13. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. The offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On second down, here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
16 yards on the play. It's It's now third down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix.
A little bit of a risky decision for somebody, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big play for LA. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal, Rams.
Hill brought in motion. Now Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They're in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Rolling to the left. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! Meanwhile, Greg, this kick team, nice job covering the return. The tackle is made just past the 15.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And the lefty Penix on first down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A first down throw for Stafford. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Rams.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. They go play action with Stafford. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They are looking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Play action now for Stafford. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams are back within 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Good hustle by the defense to beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard
Now
line.
Penix to throw on second down. Forced to his right. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It is is a big play there for the Falcons. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19.
Off the play fake. Here's the left. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
On second down, Penix. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. On first and 10, Stafford. Average quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Throwing, Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 54 yards. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Stafford now. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 is that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They'll go play action now with Penix. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight.
First and 10.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Penix gonna throw again. And they're gonna get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Workload taken by Pitts. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
That's good.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the 100. Coming up now for first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Working out of the gun, Stafford.
Rams first down.
To his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Tight end on the move left. Stafford to throw again. Right side, complete to Nakua. Was brought down that pass here, pick up 4, and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2. And it becomes 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. To the air again. Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard mark. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Again, it's Stafford. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll be out of bounds just past 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
What a luxury at certain teams when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first down, it's Robinson. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Both now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Rams 31.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. He'll drop this down to Williams.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Jesse Bates able to come up with the play and knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They put Adams in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Receiver in motion, headed left. Second down, it's Stafford.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Rams punting unit coming out. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On play action, Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action. It's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Makes the score Falcons 45, Rams 31.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, L.A. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will cut the deficit to 7.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign it here, boy, because I got all that.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
On first down, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They go play action with Stafford. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Beavis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. On first and 10, it's Penix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Third down coming up.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Throw on third down, Stafford. Flushed to his right. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as it takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. And he just does get that one away. He's being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, Penix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the job.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's got it at the 7. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. James here. In there to drop him. That's a huge loss on first and goal.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one the distance. Touchdown Atlantis.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you got to make the most of it.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Tyreek now to return it. Now on a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. In this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, Folk, on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 45.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head. Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. Pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
The score, Falcons 66, Rams 45.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Open man. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game.